recording equipment has gotten a lot more affordable than it used to be. Compared to today, it's unbelievable. You can get like a Scarlett 2i2. I've already talked about that device. The only reason I keep bringing it up is obviously it's probably the most popular one out there, but there's a lot of companies that make really cheap equipment that is pretty good. And when you compare today's equipment, even the cheap level equipment, to what we had, let's say 15 years ago, even 10 years ago, it's quite a big difference. Okay, and we're talking about the price range back then was like astronomical, right? So as the years have gone by, things have gotten a lot more affordable. I did a video about this not too long ago. I think it was called the five essential pieces of gear for a home studio. But really, you can get away with not spending a lot of money. $1,000, it's a bit tight, but you can do it. Okay, let's say a couple of $100 for the USB converter, right? Say I think they're a couple of hundred, but you can definitely get one for a couple of $100, which will give you two inputs. So you'll have two preamps. Most of them come with built-in preamps already into the thing. So that'll give you two preamps. In other words, two inputs to record with. So you could record your acoustic guitar and vocal at the same time. Of course, if you want to do that, you're going to need two microphones or an acoustic or electric that you can plug straight into your USB converter. The USB converter preamps usually are combo inputs. In other words, you can plug in an XLR or a quarter-inch jack in there, depending on your connection. So a couple of $100 there. A couple of $100, you could definitely get away with a microphone for sure. Rode NT1, again, it's the same one I talked about. It was my first, proper mic. Okay, a Rode NT1 is a great little mic, but there's a lot more in its range. So that's probably a couple of $100. Okay, what else do you need? Well, the problem you're going to come across, especially, these days, because everything is done on a computer. So the computer is going to be a problem. It's going to kill that $1,000 budget, but everything else you can definitely get for under $1,000. And the other thing, of course, you would need is monitoring, speakers and headphones. So again, with the studio monitors, you could definitely get powered monitors that you could plug in straight into your USB interface. And you can get away with probably $300, $400. Okay, so that's $400 there, $200 for the mic, $200 for the USB interface. That's $800, a couple of more $100 for the headphones, and you've got yourself a home studio, except for the computer. So that's like sort of a thing in and of itself. Now, most people already own a computer, so that's already in most homes. And if you're going to be recording like just simple demos like guitar, vocal, and even some drums, but nothing major, not a lot of plugins, not a lot of, effects, and not a lot of things going on, you won't need a very powerful computer. Most home computers, regular PCs or Macs, would definitely do the job if you're going to keep your track count low and you're going to keep your plugins low as well. So you can do it that way, but the $1,000, it's tight. It's a bit difficult, especially if we factor in the computer. If you don't factor in the computer, you can definitely do it. So you need a microphone, you need a USB interface, and you need monitoring. So powered monitors and headphones. All right.